Hi, I'm Stuart and welcome to SIRENNET Television. We're going to go over to Chris and he's going to show us an interesting put together, take it apart, in relation to the Liberty Lightbar family. Let's go across right now and see what Chris is up to. Hello, Chris. Ground control to... Well, it looks like Chris isn't here. Oh, he must be downstairs. Let's go downstairs to the lower area. Thanks for telling me, guys. And Chris is going to be taking apart a Liberty light bar, and he's also going to be showing how the respective mounting options are available with that bar as well. So, as Heidi would say, let's go down to Chris.
Well, thank you, Stuart, for the introduction. In front of me here, one of Whelen's Liberty Series LED light bars. This version happens to be an SW8, so it's a 48-inch chassis, happens to be the WeCan series of programmable software light bars that Whelen offers. Over the years, a lot of folks have asked us here, what is available for me to mount the light bar? Well, standard includes the polycarbonate black feet designed for a roof mount, so truck, sedan, SUV, whatever platform, when you're going to affix it onto your roof, the black mount feet work great. But an alternative to that, if that's not going to suit your application, or you don't want to have to build some kind of a flat plate to bolt these onto to affix this onto a flat extrusion, so a pylon, a headache rack, really any surface you may have that's not standard roof on your vehicle, I'm going to show you how you'll take off the black polycarbonate feet and switch them over to something that's a bit more appropriate for a pylon or headache mount. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to take the bar, flip it over. Well, before I flip it over, get started, point it toward the camera here so you can see what I'm going to be working on. The mounting feet here are held in with two set torque screws, so a pair here and a pair here. Also, on the bottom of your light bar, if it's pre-existing one and it's currently affixed with a strap kit, or if it's a new one out of the package, it'll include the aluminum retainers that are designed to affix the long bolt on your vehicle strap kit. So the strap kit, specific for your vehicle, goes through the mounting feet and then has an anchor bolt that goes into the aluminum mount here through the threading. To get these out of the way, to put a slide bolt kit on, pretty simple process. Going to go ahead, remove the torque screws. Well, not remove. I'm going to go ahead, give them a loosen up. So with those loosened, and go ahead, slide the retainers out of the way here. See, give it a turn, and it comes free. For the mounting feet, follow the same process. So the two torque screws here will be removed. And the mount foot itself pivots free. So you can see with that, the foot itself is actually put in at an angle. So rather than having to remove the end cap, slide the foot extrusion out, you can go ahead, loosen the torques, pivot it, and it'll remove like I just did here. Go ahead, follow the same process on this side. And with a bit of a twist, and a little bit more of a loosen, mounting foot comes free. So as part of the mounting foot, an aluminum bracket here where the torques go in, and what this does is it locks the mount foot into place. So on the base of the mount foot here, you can see there's an inset. The aluminum lock portion here goes right through. Torques come through the bottom, so then when you put it back in or remove it, pivot, and it comes right out. The slide bolt kit If you're curious, the part number MK9S comes as a pair, so you'll get 2 of these setups. So with that, you can have one to the side, one to the other side. So that way for your mounting application, the bar will have a nice, even, stout mounted profile. Let's go ahead, get some extra parts out of the way here quickly. So this is the cast portion of the slide bolt kit itself. So outside of these, you'll also get 2 hardware packs. Included with each hardware pack, nice solid bolt, nut, flat washer, lock washer, and 2 set posts for locking the slide bolts into place on the aluminum base of the bar. And also, what's really great, in case you were curious, is not only is this style base found, and when I mean style base, the way the feet turn in and lock with the Torx, this same style base for mounting on the polycarbonate feet and the slide bolt kits is found on all of Whelen's LED, halogen, and strobe bars. So if you have an older 9M or an Ultra series, feet of this style will come off, slide bolts can go on. Same thing, if it's a previous year Liberty series, any style, SL, SX, a Freedom, a Justice, as I mentioned, anything from Whelen, same black polycarbonate feet, come off the same way, and the slide bolts will go on the same way. So what's nice is you can use any bar and go ahead, order up the hardware as appropriate. So nothing specific between bar to bar. Really great, really straightforward. On the bottom, go ahead, drop the bolt through, as you can see there. Flat washers, go ahead, drop those into place. Now, on your application, you drill a hole, and this bolt is where the slide bolt would affix. So on your flat headache rack, go ahead, drill a hole, drop this through, and then go ahead, lock washer will go on, thread the nut on, and then tighten it up as appropriate depending on the length of what you're going through. The slide bolts themselves, as you can see, have a curvature. So curved here, curved here. So when you put them in the bottom of the bar, again, rather than having to pull the end caps, you can save some time, save some energy. Go ahead, put them in, twist them into position. Same thing, this side here, goes in, twist it into position, and then with that, you can go ahead and put it anywhere in the extrusion that you need to for your mounting. So if you have a wider width pile-on or a shorter width, you can go ahead, adjust these as appropriate. Just going to go ahead, line them up on both sides with the inner gaskets here, just so everything's nice and level. Go ahead, take the retainers, and tighten them into place. For right now, since I'm not actually putting this on the headache rack or pile-on, whichever name you want to call it, I'm just going to go ahead and put these retainers in just hand tight. And as you can see, nice thing with the hardware here, for the environment, well, outside, it's going to last for a long time. It's going to be nice, clean, durable, so it's not going to corrode, it's not going to rust. So with that, now that these are in place here, I'll go ahead, put the bar over so you can see how in the case of if you had a flat surface, these would go ahead and affix onto it. So again, rather than using the black polycarbonate feet, having to make a flat platform for those to bolt onto, these can replace them. So that way, when you have your light bar, go ahead, line it up with your mount holes, bar will drop right on with the bolts, tighten down the nuts on the other side of the pylon, and pretty darn straightforward. Your bar is mounted and you're ready to run your wiring harnesses. So there you have it. A look at how to switch out Whelen Engineering's standard black polycarbonate light bar feet and replace them with the slide bolts. So roof mount applications with a strap kit, these work great. But again, for bigger rigs with headache racks or pylons, crossbars, whatever you want to call it, slide bolts will work great. Thanks for spending some time with me here at SIRENNET down in the light bar production area. Back to you, Stuart.
Whoa, we're back. Well, thank you, Chris. That was a lot of fun. Again, thanks for watching SIRENNET Television. We were always showing you interesting stuff. If you've got any particular thing you'd like us to take it apart or take a closer look at, please shoot us an email. Send us an email, and we can check that out. I'm Stuart, and as always, thanks for watching SIRENNET TV.